Well, no, the camera looked out kinda okay. Good afternoon, NeuroSlicers. How's it going? Alright, get that set up. Alright, oh, well, there might not be a whole lot of games right now. Alright, so let's put this back to default. Much HP. We'll see how that turns out. I had a kind of random selection of units. I guess since I'm testing some of the other changes. Alright, once again, Spectre is kind of a thing you see all the time. I should probably have Firewall back, since that's kind of a basic unit. Just to see how that's performing with HP changes. Now, whether anybody else is actually playing remains to be seen. Well, it's a bit quiet right now. Perhaps we'll have to, give it a little while. But may have to check back later in the weekend, see if anything's going on. Alright, so what were the patch notes? Player news. Handicap affects HP data gen, yeah. I think that'll work out better, because I was kind of concerned that there was a feedback effect in the data. It's like you get less data, so you can make less data, which you earn at a reduced rate, so you can make less data, and so on. HP will be interesting, because it'll affect the sort of like plateauing at, number of hits to kill breakpoints. Sentinel shoots for 12.5 seconds, down from 15. Yeah, I guess Sentinels... We saw a lot of Sentinels last week. That will make it even more... Well, if I'm only throwing single binaries at it, it'll cost the same. It's probably still live long enough to deal with binaries. It doesn't really affect that, just makes it less useful otherwise. Fixed spawn position in 2v2. It wasn't respecting the map that was shown. Starting tutorial is now optional. Maybe they have some plans to get some more people in. Yeah, I think they were giving out a bunch of keys last week. Try and get some new perspectives on it. So is there anything else going on to talk about? Seems like I saw... I want to check out the 1 Hour 1 Life news. There's stuff about recordings in 1 Hour 1 Life? I never knew about that. Or I never played around with it. Oh, I actually found a match. Alright. Now I have to say, remember how to play. Alright, 13% handicap. And apparently I'm running slow too. Oh, yeah, that actually does fit. It's not as aggressive positioning-wise. That's what I was doing before, but... Oh, speaking of aggressive... Oh, well, they'll just carry through. Actually, this is the one that's going to open up. Oh yeah, lots of early aggression here.
Binary, the objective is online in 30 seconds. Assign pylon. Binary, data field.
But he is doing a good job distracting me here. Oh, nobody's shooting at the pylon.
Objective is online in 15 seconds. Binary.
Okay, they're gonna redirect towards each other. So now he's got those guys coming at him.
Binary, data field. Pylon. Attack point. Binary. Large force detected. Data field. Pylon. Binary.
Oh man, look at all those. Let's see how this works. Well, I'm gonna have to defend first.
Outpost.
Oh, and he's got the HP advantage.
Is online. The objective has been captured by the enemy.
Oh, and he got the push for that too.
Binary.
Oh, it's a stinking firewall. Alright, so now things are probably going to cool down over here. We hope. Ooh, Tesla bombs. Reinforce that. Get a raider in there. Get a raider in there. Oops, that was poorly placed. But I should have an outpost there now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of guys over here. Yeah, okay, fine. Alright, back this up a little bit. Actually, they've almost won that. You guys might come through here. Actually, I should have made that an outpost. Hey, Jake. Alright, we won there. How does it work? Options. What do you mean by options? The objective is currently taking all of our attention right now. Oh, actually that reminds me, I should be doing some data myself. So basically, you have these scripts, some of which are units that go out and attack. I should have. So Sentinel makes your buildings a little bit tougher. Oh, he's got some heavy guys, but they're weak to binaries. Yeah. Looks like the handicap. This is a relatively new player. And there is a HP handicap on units, so I was not maybe pulling back as much as I should. Well, he was pushing me pretty hard first. He actually won this objective and took down my shield over here initially. I keep forgetting to get. Outposts over there. Yeah, we're actually gonna have some stuff up here. Nope, that was supposed to be binaries, and now I've got no data. Okay, outposts are supposed to be strong against firewalls. Oh, well, I let my stuff build up, so I guess we just go for. Oops, now I'm gonna be not so defensible. But I can probably just win the objectives at this point. And I've got a fairly strong position. Alright, get a few guys out to raid. You know, a little bit. Oh, the objective is sucking them in. Yeah, so data fields give you your resources. There's also kind of tech which affects. Oh, Am I have to do a sentinel here? Oh, no. Alright, so these guys are... Well, yeah, they're all going to hang out here. Actually, I can do it a far back... no, a little bit closer artillery. Okay, the binary should be able to take care of that. Okay, I got some Tesla bombs going in. How is this? Yeah, that's Spectres or Spectre Rushes are one of those things where they can kind of sneak in and do some damage, but no, I never got outposts up here. Well, it's well, no, actually, there's the shield here. So overall, it's you've got your access node, your HQ. These things are data that generate resources. Pylons get territory, and also these objectives will take down these walls, and then if that's gone, shoot the HQ area there. Otherwise, it's kind of standard RTS stuff. And we're just kind of finishing it out right now. He's definitely playing through to the end. This isn't on, is it? It's never a good sign when the enemy gets artillery on your HQ. Because maybe this maybe comes down to me not pushing hard enough to finish him. There is a surrender option, which I usually would have taken by now. I probably could have also gone for some other big hitters to clean it up, but okay, yeah. So the HP nerf is actually, well, I mean, if it makes it an even fight, somebody's still gonna win and somebody's not. But did go to the much more experienced player. So I'll try at least one more match at default before we try fiddling with it. No, I didn't even end up using firewalls. I should probably play with them some more. Yeah, last time when it was a data-based handicap, and I think it was the same percentages. I felt like I was, what's the pictures of the kid trying to keep the dam from breaking by plugging holes with his fingers. Felt impossible to deal with the waves of stuff coming in. Now we've got this one person here. We could fight some more. I could try out some different strategies. He could try out some different strategies, or maybe I just have to wait till tomorrow. But yeah, it is supposed to be a RTS. Yeah, that's what I should. Actually, there's a short description in the stuff below the stream too. A RTS that's very very low on micro. You can set rally points, but other than that, you just kind of place things down on the map and let the positioning determine what happens. So a lot of it deals with structures that kind of capture territory or control territory. When I first saw the game, the units just kind of self-generated and like followed the terrain that you were modifying. Actually, this reminds me, Reconfig is probably back. Maybe. Unless we're not going anywhere. No, Reconfig is not back, which allows you to actually change the tiles on the map. Yeah, so there's a couple of things that interact with stuff. I've been sort of slowly tweaking the default kit to just try out different things. So Tesla Bomb is a single-use ability that stuns a bunch of things. Railgun is a very linear forward attack / territory capture. Which can be good for like punching through shorter range defenses. It's also used to push sometimes, to push into territory because it can be a little bit hard to fight into. But it's easy to it's flankable. Whether it's easy depends on how well a person set it up. Artillery is like late game, big multiplayer or finisher. Long range, high arc. Outpost is a short-range defensive structure. It's supposed to be good at countering some of your basic units coming in. Firewall has defensive bonuses, and it's a little bit of AoE, which makes it strong against the binaries, which are your basic trooper. Force Field is an active ability that sets up a little temporary shield. It sometimes does well and sometimes not. Sentinel gives you a turret on any structure. And Tech Reactor gets you to attack faster, which I sometimes use. It's decent for like the big multiplayer games, I guess. And occasionally I'll kick it in there just for fun. Yeah, so if our new person here doesn't want to play, and he might be like looking at cards and stuff, we don't know. Then I want you to move on for today. Maybe check back Saturday about what's going on. Oh, okay. That's a little bit of a bug in chatty, I think. Okay. Doing some weird layer drawing there. I saw some old chat messages in my input box. Alright, well, I definitely want to take a short break. I'll try searching again when I get back, and if not, I may have to change it up here. Be back in a few. Alright, welcome back, and oh, hello. Yeah, well, I was planning to give it another shot here, but I guess I've been drinking enough water today, so I want to take a little break. Alright, so now we're down to 12% handicap. So probably that worked out fairly well. So we still got... I might need to get you guys in Nah, actually, I kind of want to do that on the other side. Alright, so they're doing okay. Just try one.
Data field. Pylon. Binary. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Binary.
Alright, I'm probably gonna need to have a pylon there.
Pylon. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Pylon.
Just so I have a hard point to defend.
Data field. Capture the objective.
Alright, let's see how firewalls are doing with reduced HP.
Spawn a large enemy force.
Ooh, look at all those binaries. Alright, firewalls are better on the defense. So, not necessarily good to do them just yet.
Firewall. The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. Checkpoint A. Binary firewall. Large enemy force detected.
Okay, nothing new here.
Binary.
And they're still distracted by that stuff. Ooh, he's doing the outposts on me now. Oh, I kind of know. Oh, I should have backed these guys up with some binaries. Oh! Oh, I know exactly what to do about this.
Incoming large enemy force.
We've not actually resolved this.
Data field. By firewall.
So yeah, fighting over this is kind of not great right now. Because he's got such a big hard point there.
Tech forge. Firewall. Binary. Firewall.
Oh man.
Binary. Firewall. Binary.
So I really need to come into these from the back. Which my routes are not cooperating here. That will work better.
Fire objective is online. Binary.
They're probably gonna fight over stuff. He wandered off my territory.
Binary firewall. Binary.
Alright, so I think the HP is not as much in my favor this time.
Slicer has spawned a
Or firewalls are not working out as well with it. So unfortunately I need to, okay, I now have, well... I have to be able to get a front to use the... to be able to use the railguns.
objective online. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Checkpoint earned. Binary.
Yep.
Firewall. Binary. Incoming large enemy force.
Holy crow. Do I have...
Binary. Firewall. Binary.
Okay, that's okay.
Script unlocked by the enemy slicer. Firewall.
Alright, okay, the railgun survived.
Force detected.
Oh, he's going nanite. That's bad news. Oh, did he get a tech forge down somewhere? I guess he just saved up.
Data field sentinel. Binary.
that somewhere else? Yeah, he's got lots of really good lines. Ah. Oh, geez. We've got problems everywhere. Alright, we got some defenses up there. Okay, that was a little bit too forward, and I probably could have put a sentinel down there too. But the nanites are working very, very well. Alright, it's too late for that pylon. Yeah, I think this might work if it wasn't for the HP disadvantage. Alright, then my firewalls will have home field advantage here. I probably haven't maintaining enough data here. This area will hopefully be cooling down. No, binary. Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, I think the HP's starting to catch up with me. So interestingly, I didn't do firewall last time, and actually the outposts worked out well for me last time. Alright, so we got binaries, so we need to be going more firewall here. But I just, I don't know if we can just, if I've got enough data. I don't have any. I mean, I could try backing up some of these things with railguns. Oh, that was terrible timing. I thought they'd last longer. But it's already too late. Yep. Alright, so default's definitely enough to work sometimes. Man. So I'm definitely... I was relying on firewalls and they weren't working, so... I haven't seen brute forces in a... Well, no, I saw some. But it's been a while since I played with them. Might have just out-traded me on the outposts and let that snowball. I don't know what it is. Like when I use railguns, or when you use railguns used against me, it just destroys me. When I use them, they just fall apart. I guess I'm using them wrong. Yep, I got a window buried here. Layer that. Too many windows. Alright, players on line 4. I'm the only one searching at the moment, though. So we might get some player rotation here. Of course, one of the Tavallas will destroy us no matter what we do. Right, well, I guess I'll get a handicap out of it, maybe, if he's using it. But oh, like, maybe I could use the Tesla bomb against the, outposts. Huh. That's a thought for next time. Oh, somebody else might be coming on. I think there's at least one game in progress. I don't know if Muscle Man's looking at cards or just waiting to fight somebody else. It's pretty straightforward. There's a little tutorial at the basics. I mean, you start out. It generally, well, at least I've been playing mostly in eco-heavy style.
Capture the objective. You're falling behind in territory. Data field.
I wonder if loading speed has an effect on first actionable. I don't know. No, sometimes people will drop some binaries right away. But yeah, it's pretty much just select a script and you can click on these. I've been trying to use the hotkeys. Wrong one. Ooh, we got a little bit of a forward pylon rush here. No,
Data field. Pylon. Data field.
I probably do need to try some different builds sometimes, but you might actually. There's probably still some loose keys rolling around the Discord, which is down in the stream description below if you want to try and jump in.
The objective is online in 30 seconds.
That's. You know what? Rally point.
Waypoint assigned. Waypoint set. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Capture all territory.
But yeah, learning some of the counterplays is where it gets interesting.
The objective is online. Binary.
You know, as far as what's weak to what.
Checkpoint. Outpost. You're falling behind in territory. Outpost. Binary.
Can I do Sentinel? Oh, nope, that was too soon. Alright, I need to be getting data going. Something fierce. Yeah.
Objective online. Binary. Data field. Binary data field.
Okay. Binary.
Waypoint assigned.
Just distract some stuff over there. Okay, so they are set down as defenders. This is... Oh, you've got these as well. And I've blown all my tech, so I don't have... Actually, what is... Tesla Bomb is a 1. Okay, we've won that point, so it's time to start pushing over here, which she's doing the same thing.
Binary. Waypoint set. Sentinel. Checkpoint gain.
I've been restreaming to YouTube lately.
Binary large enemy force detected.
Okay, that is over here.
Outpost.
You know what? They are going to be too late for this. Okay, that is an outpost, so that's good. Have some little bit of backup here. Oh, so that actually kind of worked over there. Oh, there's somebody shooting over this way. Clean him up and then get an outpost down there. Okay, so they are defenders. So I can push forward a little bit here, I think.
Binary. Test the bomb. The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Incoming
we just use the same script?
Binary.
Exact same strategy.
Capture the objective. Test the bomb. Checkpoint. Burn. Binary.
Yes, you got really good coverage there, actually.
Captured. Data field.
That data I put down may have actually helped me out. You know what? I did not notice. I think I didn't notice there was a handicap on this one.
Test the bomb.
No, I'm kind of doing pretty good here.
Pylon.
Try and get some data.
Large force detected.
All right, good night, Jake. Is that coming? Oh, nope. That's over here.
Outpost. Binary. Sentinel.
Oh, it's not actually built yet. Too soon. Oh, but he's getting really good coverage over here, so we're gonna have to. Maybe now is when I just kind of push on this side. All right, so the outposts are actually not doing a lot for me right now.
Test the bomb.
Dueling Tesla bombs, man. You're 2.
Checkpoint. Burn. The enemy slice objective is online only for 30 seconds.
I can afford to lose one over there. Oh, man.
Test the bomb.
Maybe I'm being out Tesla bombed here.
Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. The objective.
Ooh, shields.
15 last enemy force incoming. Test the bomb.
I don't know if the shield's actually protecting against that.
Binary.
No, actually, brute force. Well, yeah, brute force would be good for the shield, but not for.
Test the bomb.
Not necessarily for the individual guys.
Force. New script unlocked by the enemy slicer. Binary. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force.
Okay, no.
Force detected. Test the bomb. Outpost binary.
Yeah, I picked the wrong script. I need something more defensive. And I did not see. Also, she's making really good use of shields.
Test the bomb.
And probably better use of Tesla bomb. And since it's all binaries, the brute force would have been good against the outposts, not against the binaries. So I just got out-traded somewhere.
Test the bomb. Binary. Large enemy force detected. Binary. Sentinel. Binary.
And now I'm probably out-ecoed. Because I have not been keeping up. Oh, that might be what it. I got out-ecoed somewhere and lost the advantage. I was not going back and building more data. I think I did that for a while, and that's why I was doing good, and then I just didn't keep up with it. And she is... that should have been no effective. Maybe a very tiny handicap. She likes those, huh?
Increase your capture more territory.
Let's try something different.
Tech Forge. Pylon. Binary data field. Pylon. Checkpoint gate. Binary data field. Pylon. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Field. Binary. Waypoint. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Pylon. Binary. Waypoint set. Data field. Capture the larger enemy force incoming.
Okay, that's actually the defenders. Which they might do well, we'll see.
Pylon. Binary data field. Binary.
Now, I might get outdone here just from...
Checkpoint. Waypoint assigned.
I don't think I caught too many guys there. Just from stopping to build data there, but I got outdated last time.
Binary. Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script.
Yep, there's the Sentinel.
Testable. The objective is online. Objective captured.
Oh, cool.
Testable. Binary. Data field. Testable.
I don't know if I'm going to have range for this.
Binary.
Oh. Oh, that disabled it.
Large enemy force detected. Enemy
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, we captured.
large enemy force. Binary gate.
Unfortunately, I don't necessarily have... Oh, we got range over here.
Binary. The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script.
Oh, and there's the shield. Which is probably going to help a lot. I don't know if Tesla bombs can go through shields.
Binary.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, that shield's helping a lot, actually. I'm gonna have to wait for them to come out.
Testable. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Testable.
Nah, it's too late now. And would you kindly deselect, please?
Seconds.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just gonna lose that battle over there. There's really nothing I can do about it.
Objective online.
Well, once they come out from their shields, maybe I can. And then here comes... Oh, so it does block the bomb. Yes, those basically nothing I can do about that side. I could counter force field.
The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force.
Brute force isn't going to help.
Objective captured. Outpost. Shield wall. Binary. Decimal. Binary.
Alright, what do we got going on over here? Oh, man.
Outpost.
Alright, so we finally went over there. Distress shield. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought.
Binary.
Oh, man, they're all attracted over here. Defend this, guys. Yeah.
Waypoint assigned. Tesla bomb.
Alright, so yeah, but we've got a mess over here, so I've gotta do some tech to actually get into there. Alright, so we've defended.
Laser field.
I've got to restore. I'm probably way behind on data now.
Pylon. Laser field.
Oh, yeah, there's that too.
The objective is online in 30 seconds.
So they're all gonna get slaughtered.
Shield wall. Binary. The objective.
No, and of course they all go that way.
15 seconds. Shield wall. Tesla bomb. Capture the objective.
Alright, we've got a few outposts up. I don't have the offensive text right now.
Binary.
Man, they're just not going where I want.
Set. Laser field. Binary.
This is a mess. I'm gonna need some heavy duty stuff to get that. So we were saying we don't think that's gonna help.
Force. Laser field.
No, binary.
Laser field. Force. Binary.
Okay, the binaries are not being very helpful here.
Pylon large enemy force incoming.
And it's all, yeah, I should have pushed my boundaries up first. I can't support them now.
Shield wall.
Yep.
Binary. Shield wall. Large enemy force detected. Incoming large enemy force.
No, that was supposed to be binaries.
Enemy slicer unlocked and restored.
Well, it was a decent fight.
Radio.
I still lose track of my data and get outplayed. Let's see, output is useful. Brute force I still don't know how to use. I don't remember if maybe I hit a tech reactor on that one. Tesla bomb I'm still having trouble with. I mean, late game is late game. Anything I need to play with? Nothing I'm not terribly comfortable with. Oh, here comes another loss incoming. Already? Did he, like, open pylon or something? Oh yeah, what key was that? Alright, let's see, we're on this side. Let's be silly, just be silly.
Forge. Binary. Data field. Pylon. Binary. Data field. Checkpoint gate. Pylon. Binary data field. The objective is online in 30 seconds.
Ooh, going for a little rush, are we? Oh, yep.
Binary. The objective is online.
I took firewalls out.
Seconds. Sentinel. Binary. The objective is online. New scripts unlocked by the enemy slicer.
Unfortunately, I have no structures to work with right here. At least until I get to the main building.
Large enemy force detected.
You don't say. I don't know if I've got a... that's at least 2.
Binary.
That's more than 2. Yeah, those rush tactics, though. Alright, do we have... no, I'm not close enough. And he's on top of me, so I can't do anything here. I guess I could do a sort of close-ish pylon to try and push things up a little bit. Meanwhile, we lose the objective, and that's the game. No. Yep, that's my own guys. Well, that was a waste. Yep. I have a feeling I'm going to lose in data, though.
Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. The objective is online in 30 seconds.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm already lost. Oh, well, I clicked onto the wrong thing somewhere. Yeah. It's the Volas. He should have had a huge handicap, though, so he's just that much better. Or he doesn't have handicap enabled. After, because I think it probably kept its setting from last week.
Objective online.
Yeah.
Data field.
So the tech didn't help us there. That's too small to bother with.
The objective is online in 30 seconds. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Pylon.
Getting to pylon here just to do efficient data builds.
Data field. Checkpoint gain. Binary. The NeuroSlicer has spawned a large enemy force. Encounter the object enemy force. The objective has been captured by the enemy.
Unfortunately, I'm probably going to lose so much data on the attack here. Maybe that would have worked if I'd switched over to be the aggressor.
Slicer has spawned a large enemy force.
But I'm going to end up losing so much in the fighting on my territory here that I don't think it's going to pay off.
The NeuroSlicer has unlocked a new script. Detect large enemy force incoming. NeuroSlicer has unlocked a new script.
And I just don't know... Well... I just don't know what to do.
Data field. Binary. Data field. Binary.
Yep, okay, so data grid doesn't work.
The objective.
Or I would have had to switch over to aggression much sooner. To get the fight on his territory.
Large enemy force detected. The objective is online in 15 seconds.
Because that did not equate to an economic advantage that matters.
Incoming large enemy force online. Failure.
And the problem with Tech Forge is like, don't really know what I'm going for with it. It's like, Tech Forge Rush, it's like, well, what am I going to do? Maybe Nanite would work.
The enemy capture more territory. Binary data field. Binary. Data field. New script unlocked by the enemy slicer.
Yeah, I shouldn't have had those go to the same place. That'll make Sentinel too efficient.
Outpost. The objective is online in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't have enough data to do that. And make it work.
The objective is online in 15 seconds. Objective online. Template game. Binary. Waypoint assigned.
I'm gonna need to have a couple of guys to do that.
The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Outpost.
Okay, you're gonna come through here. I might lose a little bit of data.
Binary data field. Binary. Data field. The objective is online. Binary. The enemy has captured the objective. Data field. Binary. Outpost. Binary.
Yeah, we got guys coming through there. That's no good. Okay, we got guys coming through there.
Large force detected.
Oh my goodness.
Checkpoint game.
Yeah, once again, I just don't have, like, technologies that I really need.
Binary. Incoming large enemy force. Testable. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Testable.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to have range on any of these.
Binary.
Oop.
The objective is online in 30 seconds. Enemy force incoming. Binary. Testable. Binary. The objective large enemy lies into 15 seconds. Testable. Binary. Capture the objective. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force.
Oh, now we got four. Now okay, now he's got a shield to deflect the bombs.
Checkpoint incoming by a large enemy force. Test the bomb.
Why is that an invalid tile? Is the shield blocking me?
Binary.
Can I not place units on my own territory because there's a shield there? Well, that started out hopeful, but he knows all the counterplays. And I've probably lost the data war by now.
The objective is online. Binary.
And Tesla bomb does not disable shield.
The objective has been captured by the enemy.
And it turns out I actually do need technology this time.
Binary. Large enemy force.
But I need data more, and I'm just swimming upstream right now.
Data field. Binary. Test the bomb. Binary. Large enemy force incoming. Checkpoint earned.
Alright, so I can push through shields now, but I probably will never be able to afford anything that would do it. Plus, it's all binaries, so yeah, I need to be able to afford brute force plus some stuff.
Test the bomb. Binary.
And here come the railguns.
Test the bomb. The objective.
I have no binaries there, it doesn't matter.
Seconds. Large force detected. Outpost destroyed. The objective is online in
Yeah, I'm too busy defending to make any pushes.
brute force. Binary.
Oh, and of course they go attack binaries.
Objective online. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Failure.
Firewalls might help against the binaries. Oh, you can't actually bring up the binary thing. Never get there. Binary. Got it, haven't used it. And I know nanite is effective. It's like, meh. Maybe I just need something to be effective. Well, if I can afford it. I can't afford it in the battles that I'm losing. I just never use railgun anymore. When I do, it doesn't work. Well, yeah, brute force and a railgun are kind of redundant. Salvage has worked for me in multiplayer games where people ignore you long enough to sell off your stuff and use it. Sentinel could be... Spectre could be a better way to break through than brute force. And do some raiding. Actually, let's take a break. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, welcome back. Do we got any... Nope, no searches going on right now. So no big stuff going on. Or no big games. He's got everybody in games right now. Yeah, 7 players online, so unless there's a 1v1v1 going, well, that could be a bunch of paired up. We don't know. Oh, we got another newer person in. Oh, hey, 1v1v1. Oops, misclick. That's sad. And then the data just didn't line up very well.
Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script.
Ooh. Yeah, so now I'm gonna be all out of sorts. You know what? This is multiplayer, so let's go ham a little bit.
Tech Forge.
Is that really the best we can do? I guess going super forward would have been even better.
Data field. Tech point gained.
Not that I have any particular technology I want.
Pylon.
Yeah, I should probably have some pylons out here.
Binary. Data field.
Capture some territory.
New script unlocked by the enemy slicer.
Ooh, there's actually combat happening over there. Well, they know I'm not the threat, so. Oh.
Is online in 30
And there are some other tech forges in play.
Binary. Tech point gained. The objective is online in 15 seconds.
What could we do? I guess I could have done bomb.
The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. Large enemy capture the objective detected. Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. Full on. Large force detected. Binary. Large enemy force incoming. Test the bomb. Binary. The enemy slicer has swarmed along your falling behind territory. Data field.
Well, I mean, that's never good.
Tech point burned.
Alright, so that's going good. This is going good.
Large force detected. The enemy slicer has swarmed a large enemy force. Pylon. Capture all territory.
Excuse me. Try to put a pylon down here. Oh, and that messed with my perspective. Binary?
Large enemy force detected. The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script.
Okay, that I'm not as worried about. We can take care of that in due time.
Enemy force incoming. Binary. New script unlocked by the enemy slicer. Test the bomb.
Oh, we got a shield over here. That's not a good sign.
Objective is online. Take 30 seconds. The enemy slicer has unlocked a new
Well, I've only got one thing that's that big, and it's a big multiplayer game. So,
binary.
but I've got to deal with defending myself here.
The objective is online in 15 seconds.
That did not seem to work out too well.
Binary. You're falling behind. Objective online. Increase your data generation.
Oh my gosh, my data generation is low.
Generating more data.
Wait, did that not work, or did I actually have that much? Yeah, I actually had that much data. Okay.
Binary. Incoming large enemy force.
That's a backwards face? Oh, he must have had the thing to do a forward attack there.
Force incoming. Artillery. Tech point burned. Binary. Test the bomb. Binary. Test the bomb. Capture the
Hmm.
Binary. That's the one. The objective has been captured by the enemy. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Test the bomb. Binary gate. Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script.
Okay, so I didn't actually need to stop pushing on that side.
Artillery. Pylon. Binary. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Pylon. That's the
Well, that's going to be a problem for these guys, even though it's not my biggest problem right now.
binary. Artillery. Test the bomb. The objective is online. Tech one. Earth. Test the bomb. Binary. Artillery. Test the bomb.
He's kind of shielded there.
Binary. Test the bomb. The enemy slicer.
Ooh, okay, that worked.
Binary. Pylon. Binary pylon. Capture large enemy force detected. Laser field. Sentinel.
No, no, it's disabled. I can't do that.
Gate. Binary.
Do I have anything that would actually matter here? I don't know.
Objective captured.
I have very little practical use for that. Just keep the binaries flowing so that we can defend in every direction.
Test the bomb. Binary.
Okay, so actually we're getting a push on that direction now.
Artillery.
Actually, this was exactly what we wanted, wasn't it?
The objective is online.
No, not exactly.
Large force detected.
Unfortunately, I left down my defensive guys.
Sensor detected. Binary. The objective is online in access node. Binaries are generating more data than you.
Oh wow, they're generating more data. Wow, that's actually impressive considering how hard they've been hit.
Objective online. Data field. Artillery.
I've had a lot of stuff destroyed here.
Binary.
Yeah, they're probably ganging up on me right now, so I don't actually have a good counter plan for that. Maybe outposts, but with specters coming in.
Sentinel. Binary spectre has been detected. The enemy slicer has spawned a large objective captured. Data field.
Man, that's... I guess I've just been hit so hard. It feels like I have the most territory, but I probably don't have as much data on it.
The objective is online in 15 seconds. Incoming large enemy force.
Up, and here's the Spectre Rush.
Large enemy force detected. The objective is online. An enemy Spectre has been detected. Protect your access node. Large force detected. The enemy is attacking your access node binary. The NeuroSlicer has spawned a large enemy force.
Oh, there's not...
The enemy is generating more data than you. Binary.
Yeah... I'm probably getting ganged up on now.
Sentinel. NeuroSlicer to Sentinel. Binary.
Which means they're just gonna kind of whittle away at my data until I can't do anything.
Capture the objective. Large force detected. Sentinel data field.
Ah...
Sentinel access enemy server. Vital access node is under attack. Pylon destroyed. Binary. Enemy Spectre has been detected. The objective is online in 30 seconds.
Alright, so that one's actually nearly dead. Do I have means to gain territory if I don't have that?
Is online in 15 seconds. Spectre. Artillery control. Binary objective online. Enemy Slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Binary. Data field. Objective captured.
Oh, that's actually got outpost coverage. That's not a good place.
Binary.
Oh, he's got artillery now.
Data field. Binary. Incoming large enemy force. Binary. Checkpoint. Tesla Spectre. Binary. Sentinel. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Pylon. Data field. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Data field has to Spectre. Binary. Data field.
Oh, he's got outposts now. And he's got the coverage. All attack and no good use for it. Well, actually... Oh, geez. Nice little back door there. Oh, we seem to have got the artillery. Unless it only shows up under certain views. Oh.
The objective is online in 30 seconds.
Oh, I took the brute force out. I was because I need to creep up and use the railguns.
The objective is online in 15 seconds. Binary. Objective online. Sentinel. Decimal. Binary.
Oh, we got these guys coming in again. Man, this is Loic. Oh, yep, one of the developers. He knows some counterplays. Maybe just a few. Actually, a Tesla bomb is what's really going to be good here. Oh, I got some specters in here.
Sentinel, the enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. Binary.
Oh, we're getting counter Tesla bombed. And we got a shield.
Binary.
Ah! What do you know? Developers are good at their own game.
The objective is online in 30 seconds. Data field. The objective is
I haven't even employed the stinking railguns.
seconds.
I actually kind of can't get a position here to do that.
Data field. Binary.
Oh, and yeah, now he's actually got coverage on it. So you need to go over here, sir.
Waypoint assigned. Decimal. Binary. Decimal.
I feel like that missed.
Binary. The enemy has captured the objective.
Now we got the specters coming back.
Objective online.
Oh my gosh.
Data field.
Now I'm never even gonna be able to use my stinking railguns.
The objective is online in 30 seconds.
I have essentially no technology that can deal with this.
The objective is online in 15 seconds.
I'd probably need Nanite to push through, maybe?
Capture the objective. Data field. Binary. Data field. In high command enemy force. Pylon destroyed.
Wow, only I could lose from that position.
The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Test the bomb.
But I've just lost so much data at this point.
Data field. Binary. Waypoint assess the bomb. Set now. Binary. Objective online. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. You are falling behind in territory. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Binary. Capture more territory. Waypoint set. Data field.
Okay, a little too slow on that.
Waypoint objective is online in 30 seconds. Waypoint set.
And it doesn't matter.
Failure.
I guess I should have built more data while I had the chance. Oh, got a new player. So that's probably... Oh. So I probably still got some handicap. 10% down. I'm always falling behind in territory. I don't know if I'm like lagging a little bit on the load or what. Let's do some silly stuff. Once again, I don't actually have a use for this. It's just... Hey, it's a different opening.
Binary data field. Checkpoint earned. Pylon.
So let's try pushing out front a little bit.
The objective
Just
is
because...
in 30 seconds.
It's again, different opening. I mean, kind of a rut lately. Actually, the railgun isn't going to be immediately useful there. They're going to start out trying to do stuff here. That may have been a mistake. Yeah, because they're all going this way. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, so this is where I'm going to pay for the tech. Actually, shield might have done good here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I've got the hit point disadvantage here too. Oh my gosh. And I have no defensive units here. So yeah, I was actually not in a good position to use that railgun. Alright, well.
Outpost. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Binary. That's the one you're falling behind in territory. Binary, the objective is online in 15 seconds.
Yeah, okay, so the tech forges were the wrong answer here.
Tesla bomb. The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Binary. Objective online.
That plus the disadvantage is a little bit much.
Capture their territory.
Actually, I should have swapped out the tech reactor. That was silly of me.
Pylon destroyed. Tesla bomb. Binary. Our objective has been captured by the enemy. Waypoint assigned. Tesla bomb. Binary. Tesla bomb. Binary.
Alright, we got a little bit of a counterattack over there. Gonna be a little bit too late, but too little too late. Oh my goodness. No, outpost.
Checkpoint. Data field binary.
He's probably saving up for a big attack.
Tesla bomb. Binary.
Okay, yes, there's combat over there.
Enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force.
Oh, looks like he Tesla bombed me back. Yep, Tesla bombed me back.
Pylon. The objective is online in 30 seconds.
That's a pretty small force there.
Enemy force incoming. Tesla bomb checkpoint gained. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Great.
Yeah, man, I guess I'm not aggressive enough. I always end up fighting on my territory and
Binary.
losing out on the data war. Also, while he takes the objectives.
Tesla bomb. Pylon. Large enemy force detected.
just don't... Maybe force field? Could tilt things in my favor a little bit. Oh. What was even that? Maybe it was a double objective? I don't know. Oh boy, we already know how this goes. Let's see, I know I can't use railguns. That handicap is totally backwards. So I don't know if the tech reactor thing would make any sense at all. Let's do something different. Nope.
The NeuroSlicer has unlocked a new script. Pylon. You're falling behind in territory. Binary. Data field.
Now, I don't have the tech reactor this time, so there's not really a whole lot I can do.
The objective is online in 30 seconds.
With like rushing railguns or anything.
Sentinel. Binary. The objective is online in 15 seconds.
I guess, what did I expect? Oh, he did double tech reactor. So actually rushing is probably a good thing.
The objective is online.
Also building data.
Binary. Sentinel. Checkpoint binary. Incoming large enemy force.
At least we're fighting on his territory, which is a change for me.
Binary.
Also, take the objective while he's distracted.
Send data field. The NeuroSlicer has spawned a large enemy force. Binary.
Holy crow. It's a large force, alright. Okay, well that was a little bit slow.
Sentinel. Objective online.
Oh geez, they broke through over here.
New script unlocked by the NeuroSlicer. Data field. Binary.
Ooh, railguns. Oh my gosh, the firewalls though.
Pylon. Binary. Data field. Binary. The NeuroSlicer has spawned a large enemy force.
He's doing pretty well for data. I guess he filled in more than I did.
Binary. Checkpoint A.
I probably need to go outpost because of all these firewalls.
Sentinel. The objective is online.
Well, no, because he has railguns, so that's not going to do anything. Well, it'll defend my territory, but he can push into it really easily.
Data field. Binary. Large force detected.
I just don't know how to push whatever advantage I've got. Yep, and here come the... Here come the railguns. Like, Outpost is the only counter to... firewalls that I know. And of course I had the handicap in this match, which makes total sense. Oh, actually, no, I took that out. Man, that's just that. Oh. Because that's overlapping coverage. Oh, it worked. Yeah, so I guess I kind of went away from using Spectre because it seemed so effective. It's like, well, it's not interesting. Everybody does it. Ooh, what's this gonna be?
The objective is online in 30 seconds. Binary. Pylon.
Yep.
Mission complete.
Yeah, so I guess I just have to learn where... I mean, I can sort of counter Spectres, but I just have to learn when it's actually the right move. Oh, this was one of the newer people, I think. So I have a 16% handicap on trades. We'll have to see how this one goes. All right, so I think the tech strategy might be not great. Oh. Nope, nope. Oh. You think it's the handicap? Alright, well, opportunity for me to take a break. Be back in a minute. Almost forgot to stick stuff back on. Yeah, that's probably just me. Oh. So trying again. I don't have element interactivity yet. Nope. And getting main screen element hover effects again. Need anything from my end? Need any debug info from my end? Let's see. So that would be. Oh no, the logs would be in app data. I don't know. Remember which one they use. So it could be under. Dream Harvest. No. Could be under NeuroSlicers. I have to look for failure. Oh, Dream Harvest. NeuroSlicers. Let's see. Oh, there's... Okay, I have no crashes. Events, AB, Unity, Analytics, Archived Events, no. So I see a whole bunch of applying handicap. Does that look like... That doesn't look like the same log file. Maybe it's different on the operating system? That looks like... all the player information from the main menu, which could have been from my hovers. Applying first handicap. New connection status disconnected. Message kicked. Going back to menu. All right, so they've got that. So we can exit this. All right, all my windows are flipped around again. Let's see. Let's be silly, sure. Kinda ended up working out last time. Probably something defensive. Ooh.
The objective is online in 15
So I actually should have done Tesla Bomb there,
Taser field.
because that would have been both offensive and defensive.
You are still behind territory. The objective is online. Binary. Waypoint capture sign territory. Checkpoint gain. Taser field. Binary. Taser field.
Ooh, yeah, I definitely need,
Tesla bomb. Binary. Tesla bomb.
I probably should have directed these guys to one or the other.
New script unlocked by the enemy slicer. Binary. The objective has been captured. Capture the objective. Tesla bomb. Binary.
Okay, well that one turned around on me. Outpost OP.
Enemy force detected. Tesla bomb. Pylon destroyed. Binary.
Oh yeah, meanwhile I'm losing on the other side.
Tesla bomb. Binary.
Yeah, that's too late. This one will be timely though.
Tesla bomb. Checkpoint earned. Binary. Waypoint set.
Alright, so we can just kind of match up.
Field. Pylon.
This we're gonna have to push up to get Tesla bombs in play.
The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. The objective is online in 15 seconds. Binary. Sentinel. Binary. The objective is online.
Okay, so that worked. Ooh. Got a tech reactor going. Ooh, another tech reactor going. We're gonna have to push up here to what? Holy tech reactors!
Binary. Large force detected. Tesla bomb. Enemy slicer has unlocked a new script. Binary.
Oh, he's got his own Tesla bombs now.
The enemy slicer has spawned a large enemy force.
Okay, that's defensive.
Tesla bomb. Binary. Sentinel. Binary. Tesla bomb.
Oh my gosh, that's an offensive force too.
Objective online.
Oh, he did the tech rush. This is a very, very low micro RTS that I'm losing badly because he did the tech rush to nanites. I mean, I guess might be able to disable the nanites, but still. Oh, I'm spawning these guys too close up.
Incoming large enemy force.
Oh, way too close up.
Tesla bomb. Sentinel. Tesla bomb. Binary.
Yeah, I pushed up too early, and then I think he got a huge advantage out of the nanites.
Tesla bomb. Binary.
I can't defend two fronts at once. Well, yeah, if you've seen the discard, that kind of covers it. It's a lot about map positioning and just a little bit of rock, paper, scissors in the units. I've used salvage before, but it still doesn't seem like a great. Firewalls are good, but I felt like I was overusing them. I haven't been using force field enough. So Tesla bomb is useful, but I feel like I've been overusing it lately. Nanite I just know is good. It's unless... Yep, just thought you might want that for bugging. They do have a story behind it where there's factions, but it's not going to be anything gameplay. It might affect the unlock order of the larger number of scripts if you sort of play through it, but that's about it. So I haven't been using force field much lately. I haven't really been using artillery. But there's only so many... there's only a couple of 3 things. Those are kind of like your big guns. If I were to... I feel like brute force and railgun are like... Actually, brute force would do some of what... You know, the Tesla bomb is so cheap for being offensive and defensive, I guess is the main thing about it. Because like railguns and brute forces are too tech to break to break through some fortified stuff. I guess I just feel like it's time to mix something up, but I'm not sure what. Yeah, well, if you look at it, they've got these things are units. They don't really say that anywhere, but you've got the character thing, and there's 3 default scripts, one of which is binary. Then you've got structures, and then like activated abilities. I don't use artillery much, but it's sort of a big gun for if you just have too much tech. Nana, I kind of got to the conclusion that it was really good. What was is there any other Tech 1 things that I would swap out? Salvage... Yeah, I've already got all the Tech 1. Well, Firewall, I guess, would be what you'd swap out. But I feel like I overplayed Firewall. Well, you know what? I just feel like I've been overusing Tesla bomb lately, so let's see if we can find uses for this. I'll have to go to force field instead for tilting battles. And I just cannot seem to use railgun properly right now. Oh, yeah, so there's 2 numbers on it. There is the red, I don't know, it's not hexagon pieces, quadrilaterals. Those are tech. That's something that typically just increases over the course of a match, so you can kind of slowly swap things out. You can spend some of that on a tech reactor, which increases your rate of gain for some investment. And then data is largely comes down to territory you can safely control and actually build up the economy structures on it. And it's like, 2 data per hex you can protect per minute, I think. And that's what you spend for most of your units and structures and things. So, well, they've got lots of plans for further expansion. Right now, it feels like people might be able to get it down to a really complicated game of rock, paper, scissors with enough practice. Ah. Yeah, well, this doesn't have a lot of unit micros, so it's a little bit lighter on that front. But yeah, I am bad at game. Oh yeah, they got some pretty nice art. If you wanted to put the time into it, they're doing custom player portraits for the person who gets the most XP every week or every weekend. I think. Yeah, I can't zoom into it, but Davalis has one. Omicron Dono might. Leok is one of the developers, so he's got one. Okay, this is one of the newer people, but he might. I don't know if I'm just bad or if he is has some other RTS experience. Because he's been beating me up a lot. Of course, I've been using the handicap system, which is making some of the trades not so good. All right. So if, I guess I could cheese tech, but I don't really have an end game for that. Is the problem. But still, I mixed up my openings a little bit, although kind of within some pretty similar parameters. So I've replaced the one I spent in the tech forges, and I'll start accelerating fast. It's like, oh, he's going faster tech. Oh, he's going to rush nanites again. Of course, he's going to have completely replaced his initial tech now. Now that just this sent everybody away. Yeah, I'm sure he has. Ooh, and all the defensive guys. Back that up a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be futile at this point. I don't have the big guys right now. I probably want to... well, I need to have units to back it up is the problem. Could you kindly go, please? Oh. Oh, jeez. They're gonna be dead before I can get this dang shield down. Oh, and he got to nanites. So Tech Rush doesn't, well, it doesn't work unless you have a unit good enough to do something. So I would probably need like I just can't get my territory up enough to use the railguns. The problem is that they're countered by binaries, which everybody has. But that could be something to push before he goes nanite. Or maybe Spectre, because that's a 2-tech. So I'm actually not sure for a 2-tech thing if it makes sense to go Tech Forge. Maybe 1 instead of super cheese like that. Oh, yeah, he's rushing harder, so I don't actually know if I'll get to anything interesting here. Tech-wise, or, because he don't like super tech rush. And obviously, attacking into him doesn't work. And yeah, my tech is going real slow here. Oh, yep, he's already got nanite. So I actually do have to cheese tech to beat the cheese tech. I mean, we can fight it out a little bit and see if Spectre works against these things. And that seems to be a no. So I'm going to have to either binary rush or super cheese into something like Spectre before he can get that up. Huh. Also, I'd have to actually unlock salvage though. Oh, actually salvage with a super cheese tech rush could work. Because you get the resources back to like spam binaries. Actually, that's kind of terrible positioning because it doesn't. Yeah, that's.
Checkpoint earned. Taser field.
I guess I could try rushing him to nanite.
Point earned. The objective is online in 30 seconds. Checkpoint gained.
Man, my data is so low right now.
Is online in 15 seconds. Spectre. Objective online.
Oh, geez. Now the objective's online.
Manuscripts unlocked by the NeuroSlicer.
You know what? Actually, he probably just got his, well, you know what? Last time I tried to rush that, the problem was I was getting attacked right away. But he actually manages to defend against it.
Salvage. Binary. The objective has been captured by the enemy. Large enemy force incoming. Spectre. The objective is online. Binary. NeuroSlicer has unlocked a new script.
Yeah, Spectre is not the answer to this.
Waypoint binary. Waypoint beside taser field.
No, not.
Binary.
We need binary.
Waypoint set.
Okay, well, I guess micro-targeting kind of works. But I'm just still at such a huge disadvantage.
Checkpoint.
I guess I have to push forward
Failure.
and just push the early binaries if he goes tech. But I'm spending binaries to counter his tech. So it's all kind of a wash. I mean, unless I try to get to artillery and make him come into that, but he could just tech up and... Well, actually, I'm not sure. I'm sure he has something that's good against it. I guess what I'm having trouble with is whenever I rushed to nanite, I ended up losing on economy. And I just couldn't actually afford to get any nanites out. Maybe he just waits and lets him attack for a while so he can get his nanite down. Alright, looks like players might be starting to fade out. Oh, we got some people queued for higher player games. I think I've had to restart this to make it actually effective. Well, there's 2 people queued, so probably 2 in game. So that might mean Davalas and Omicron Dono are fighting. Alright, well, opportunity for me to take a break. I've broken it. Okay, there we go. No, actually, we wanted to stop so I could take a break. Okay. Back in a minute. Alright, let's see if we got... anybody going here. Okay. Okay, that is accurate. Well, I could get a 1v1 against somebody, I think. What's going on in the world here? Oh. What the first time we showed up this stream? I'm not sure. outpost? Nothing that got notified here. I didn't miss one while I was away. No, I don't think so. Well. Okay, I do have to restart this. And it's Tavalis.
Objective online.
So I don't
Data field.
really know. Oop. What to make of this at this point?
Binary.
Maybe try something silly. Okay, he has stopped spending data, I think, or he just doesn't have enough.
The enemy slicer has unlocked a new script field.
He can probably just go sentry to defend against it.
The objective
And I don't have forward enough stuff. Yeah, I'd have to have pushed forward more, I think. So I could do like a Tesla bomb or something.
The objective is online in 15 seconds. Data field wiring. Data field.
And now he's probably just gonna outdata me. Well, we got one of them. But I think he's gonna be able to clean it up from here.
Slicer has spawned a large enemy force. Checkpoint gain. Data field.
But hey, I know I lose with the normal strategy, so I had to try something different.
Binary data field. Binary. Waypoint assigned.
Man, it's like not even worth fighting that.
The enemy has captured the objective.
Oh, and he's fighting off with binaries, so it actually is going to be cost effective.
Failure.
Alright, and nobody's searching. And actually, that might just be things winding down. So the only people left are people that crush me. I mean, going back to firewalls would help me defend against incursions. But it's like it felt like I was doing nothing but firewalls. Salvage is not going to help me most of the time. Like, I've used force field well, but it doesn't turn around to losing. Well, if you've got the data, it's always the thing. Usually when you're losing, you don't have the data. Alright, that seems to be it for today. Yep. Alright, there's not enough time left to do a lot. So probably at this point I would want something I could drop in and out of easily. Maybe a little bit of my, like, late night Astroneer save. I don't think I could get far enough in Fidel to be any good, because there's several, you know, maybe some basic runs, but not any of the puzzle things, which are to build up. Maybe some basic runs of Fidel. It's been a while. Alright, so I'll do a quick stream break to do a different video and then be back in a few minutes.